I was watching something today. It was talking about God, Adam, Eve, stuff like that, because that's the stuff I'm into. But it made me think of men and women, and I'm single. I've been single for 7 years now. Celibate, mostly. And because I have little interest, simply because I see red flags everywhere I go. So being separated from a narcissist and God, believing in God and my righteousness, to both of those together make red flags really, really bright, like neon signs. When I was with a narcissist, I don't trust anyone. And I've learned not to trust, not because people can't be trusted. It's not because they did me wrong. It's because they were gullible enough to believe in his bullshit. And I watched him stroke them, tell them what they want to hear, act the way he thought they wanted him to act, and they will basically do anything because he feeds into our natural pride, our natural narcissistic side. Everybody has a little bit of narcissism, just a little bit. That's why we're sinners. Selfishness, self-centeredness, gluttony, greed, what else? Envy, being mad because somebody else has what you want. So it's in all of us. Just, I know that some of us, especially since then, I know that some of us carry more of the devil's trait. And the sad part is they don't even know it most of the time, because they're always in a victim mentality. They deserve, and I know by research that a lot of narcissists come from traumatized childhoods. But that's not everybody who came from a traumatized childhood ends up being a narcissist, but some of them do. And I don't know why, that they don't ever get out of it. I don't know why. That I don't have an answer to. But it's not, you can't feel sorry for them if they don't ever change. That's what I've learned. I've done it myself like when I was very young, in my early 20s, when I felt some remorse for the devil and his story, for Lucifer. Because, well, if anybody has ever felt a little bit of remorse because of the position that he was put in, you know, we all understand what anger is and wanting to be in a better position. Blah, 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 the stuff. But that, I definitely learned my lesson from that. And then I go and marry one. A lot of anger, a lot of issues, a lot of, I deserve everything. I deserve better. And everybody does deserve better, but not if you are taking it and stealing it from everybody else. And if you can't, and if they never change, there's no saving them. And it's only depleting you and taking everything for what you are willing to give away, which is everything. If you are empathic enough, it feels good to give. I love to give my love away. I love to make people happy. I love love. I love to hug. I love that stuff. And if it seems like I don't, it's because I've learned to keep my distance. I've learned to put a guard up, because people will. So I haven't changed me. I know who I am, but I don't give it away to people because people they're just not willing. Anyway, back to the not trusting people. So he created a situation where I watched and I saw how people would do anything for him. One, to shut him up because he won't shut up, and they'll do it to shut him up. They'll do it because he's charming enough. They'll do it because he tells you what you want to hear. He'll do it because he'll create a illusion of something that you want to see. And he undercuts everyone. And I just saw it. And yes, I was the fool. I thought I was not a part of that because I could see it. I couldn't understand why nobody else could. And so I never fell for everything that he put me through. I just thought he would change. But, no. So now, and because he was the way he was, he made people feel comfortable in their sin. He made them feel comfortable to express things they would never say to other people. And that creates a certain bond relationship because now they carry secrets together. And then, of course, he would use it to blackmail people. And it's just one twisted thing. I witnessed a lot of mental and what I think spiritual entanglements, not physical. I didn't witness a lot of physical things, just a lot of that. And now he taught me how gullible we are as human beings. And now because I know how gullible that we are, if we don't dig into and really get to know people, I have a very hard time trusting anyone. And people they're not friends. I've tried to be friends, but people don't want to get to know you. And particularly, people don't seem to want to get to know me. People like to stand off and make their own idea of who they think I am, make judgment on how they think I live my life. And it's probably all based on their own insecurities. And then they validate their own stories by sharing it with others. Those are rumors. So that they can validate their belief. So, and I honestly, I try not to be a part of that downfall. But it also reinforces my inability to be connected to people unless we're on the same page. A lot of people like songs with anger, hate, and lust. If it doesn't carry those things, people seem to be less attracted to it. Now, mind you, I love Christian music. My type. There's different types. But the type that they send, that they put out on the radio, it's selective. It's somebody else's type of music. I gotta look it up and find my type of music. And that sucks. But anyway, there's this woman. She is doing something for Party for Jesus or something like that. I think I'm going to try that out here in Anchorage. Party for Anchorage?